Hey everybody, it's Chris Loud. In this short warm-up painting demo, I'm going to take this scrapped page in my sketchbook and make this abstract mixed media collage painting with bits and pieces of paper and dried acrylic paint, as well as some Winsor blue, green gold, titanium white, and a small amount of Mars black acrylic paint. Right now I'm putting on a piece of dried acrylic paint that I had peeled off one of my palettes. And at this point, I'm really just trying to put things down. You can see that I also used a marker to just make some marks on the page. And I'm digging into a little box I have that just has pieces that are left over from other collage material that I've used. I just have little bits laying around. So I decided, well, let's get some of these odd pieces and just get them on painting and see what we can do with it. So as you can see, I'm putting down some striped tissue paper that I had laying around that I've used many times. This is a piece of plastic mesh that I found out in the street, actually, and it can give some good marks. Sometimes wasn't real happy with how that turned out, so pretty much get that covered up here. But again, just taking some dried acrylic paint and putting some things down. So almost making a mess. It looks worse before it looks better, I can definitely tell you that. But it was a lot of fun. It's a great way to warm up, is just start with something that doesn't look real good and see what you can do just by adding some pieces, adding some paint, and playing around. I did several times have to stop and dry this with a hairdryer, but I cut those pieces out. So if you see a little jump now and then, that's probably what it was. I shouldn't say probably, that was what it was. So at this point, I've put down most of the paper that I'm going to put down, and starting to get some Winsor blue on there and then some green gold, and then I'll start playing with some more dried acrylic paint as well. But this is just a real fast, loose warm-up. This painting is not going to win any awards. It's not a masterpiece. It's just me having fun and warming up and trying to make something that that wasn't there before. And there's where I use a little bit of Mars black, and I think that was about the only time I used it. I decided that I was going to try and just use white and Winsor blue and green gold for the rest of the piece. But let me know if you do mixed media. I've been doing a little bit more of it, just kind of playing, experimenting, and trying new things. And here I'm just taking a look at it with a mat. And I actually liked where it is at this point, but still had some pieces and a little bit of time left on my timer, so I thought, well, we'll just keep going with it. And obviously I'm using my finger to blend quickly, and occasionally I'm having to dip it into the water, and so it'll blend a little bit more. But having a white mat is very handy to really kind of take a look at the piece and get a better idea of where you're at. But if you have any questions or anything, or comments on how you do your mixed media pieces, please leave me a comment and I'll respond back to you. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. I think I'm getting close to finishing this one, just putting a few extra little dried pieces of acrylic paint down, which I think really added to it. Personally, I think that. You can let me know if you disagree. I'll show you the final painting here in different orientations. Thanks for watching, and keep on painting.